If we had taken Obi serious, there's no way he would have won Lagos and Nasarawa State. Kasim. Dr. Kasim Mohammed Kasim, Special Advisor on Political Affairs to Abdullahi Sule of Nasarawa State, discusses a range of national problems in an interview with Sun News. Imagine, you're discussing national problems, but it just so happens that Peter Obi enters the chat. Interesting. Abdullahi Ganduje, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, recently demanded that Kano State and the entire nation adopt a one-party system. Do you think the nation would benefit from a one-party system? Listen, we have not even decided who is Igbo and who is not Igbo and who is part of the tribe. And then one Nigerian system? Please. We still want APC, or we still want an APC state similar to Kano, so I will say yes. That's his response. All Kano people should join the APC. That is our goal. Imagine. However, a one-party system for a state or a nation is incorrect in actuality. That is the simple reality. There won't be any effective governance or checks and balances in the system if you want to bring everyone under a one-party regime. Given how things go and the patterns that the leaders have shown, this one is just oppression, blatant. At this point, dictatorship. Since everyone should be in one party, there will always be a crisis. There won't be any justice. Even now, there's still no justice, so please. In a one-party system, there won't be enough room for everyone, so there will be issues everywhere. Then what is the plan then? Because we are literally at the opposite end. I mean, if you're going to compare the amount of political parties from letter A to Z and even the amount of church denominations from A to Z, I mean, come on now. And then the division of states to local governments. Come on, please. Well, he said, if we had taken Peter Obi serious, there was no way he would have won Lagos and Nasarawa states. So I don't think Peter Obi would want to contest the presidential election again in the next election. As a political advisor, I am telling you that Tinubu will not have any challenge in the next election if he contests. That is just the truth. I can assure you this because nobody will take such for granted again. And you know what? I think a lot of people tend to get triggered when parties like APC, or PDP will insist that they will win. And we laugh in their faces. But the fact is that they will win. In a position where they have been in positions of power, they have the connections, they have the power to even manipulate, democracy and the law in the country. They absolutely can win an election again because they are there now. And sure, they will be strategic. And I even think it will be harder of a fight or to even instill change, and even a reason why Tinubu is likely to have a second term. Buhari did, so sure, Tinubu can. If Buhari could have a second term, Tinubu can definitely have a second term. And I am so sure, except the leaders we have are just unintelligent, unstrategic, lazy individuals, but I can definitely assure you that the potential that Peter Obi, the Labour Party, and Nigerians showed in 2023, I am sure they are traumatized. That election will not go forgotten in Nigeria's history books. If things were as honest and transparent as they were, what is the reason why Peter Obi would not have won the election? But I am very certain that the APC especially, they have their guard up. I don't think they expected Nigerians to act and rally up the way they did. Yes, they might have had confidence that they would win the election using their normal rigging methods, but to say that they did not feel the pressure would be a lie and an understatement. They felt the pressure, and I know for sure that for the next elections, all my days, they are all hands on deck, ready. So it actually means that the fight will be harder because everybody will come prepared. The good, the bad, the ugly, the ones in power, the ones trying to get into power. Everyone will be ready because now we've known not to underestimate those in power because they really do have the proximity, the reach, and the influence to decide their own government and their own future. And it's the same way they will now know, actually, we also can't underestimate the people. Well, first comment, that is if you people, we know who you people are, did not rig the election in favor of Tinubu. Aboki eating sugar and suya, what do you know about true democracy? Tinubu will be judged by his achievements by 2027. Interesting. And it's funny because then you want to introduce a one-party system of not just any party, but we are trying to assume this party will just be APC. Can you imagine? Crazy. God has no reason not to give us Peter Obi in 2027. He is the only active politician without blemish. It's not really, if you're still thinking alongside, the lines of blemish and unblemished and purified and clean, then you're not really the game and you really don't understand what the politics really is. For you to get to a certain level where you have the connect to run for presidency is not a joke. You don't just arrive there. If you arrive there, then you were probably born into that connect and circle. So really, trying to put things in God but we still have very much control on this earth and how things work. So saying without blemish, no blemish, that's to bring that in a conversation will just be out of line, amiss. This fool wants to trend with Peter Obi again. Please go and sit down. It's funny because in the first paragraph, it literally says that discussion, was talking about a range of national problems. You are in party now. Discuss the current national problems. So it also shows that in their minds, Peter Obi is a national problem. You know what? If anything, yes, Peter Obi did not win, but surely he applied pressure in a way that they were not expecting, in a way they underestimated. And trust me, they are going to come all guns, all arm, blazing, fully armed, fully prepared. In fact, even maybe tougher. And it's time, 2027 will come again. It's another war. It's another fight. Until Nigerians get what they want. But I think I don't forget to like and subscribe.